I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. I think I'm about 1 minute late. There we go. There's audio confirmation on that tab and that tab. I muted before you heard it. Good morning. It is 9:01 a.m., April 12th, 2023. Yes, I have a wrist brace on. My wrist is kind of bothering me this morning. Come over here to chat. Pop out chat. Say hello to peoples. Chris Garrett going to lunch. Thanks for letting us know, Chris. I will be back before this starts. Let's see, has he shown up here yet? He's going out to, oh, that was 44 minutes before the show. See how I did that math really quick? Brian Lightfoot, studies show that cows produce more milk. When the farmer talks to them, it's a case of in one ear, out the other. Very good. I see people around my age mountain climbing. I feel good just getting my leg through my underwear without losing my balance. And Grandpa Doug says he's restarting BBB. Oh, Grandpa Doug learns Fortnite is not a moderator on my channel. I didn't know that. Let's go make him a moderator. Add as a standard moderator. Martin Hogg says, evening all folks from Scotland. And then I came into chat saying, yeah, me too. I'm restarting Big Beast Build as well because something went wrong. What was that? Those darn Dougs always poking fun. This is getting out of hand from Ran Israel. It says now there are two of them. There's many, many more than two. John Williams, hope you and everyone in chat are having a good day. 72 degrees this morning in Madison, Wisconsin. Hi, everyone. What up from Josh Kinder? Oh, that was John Williams. I don't think I said his name. Selden Ball, morning all, 68 degrees F and sunny here. I bet that was a typo for here rather than he. Dennis said I had to do a clean install of Windows 10 Pro because I broke my Wi-Fi dongle functionality. Hardware is okay. I might have a Windows 10 backup from before I broke the drivers for it. Yeah, that's what I'd rather do is restore an image backup. That seems like there'd be a better solution for the Wi-Fi dongle. I assume that you tried uninstalling the driver for it and reinstalling. Maybe there's a clean install. Oh yeah, Selden Ball confirms he is here. Black Serendipity, good day to you, Doug. See, I caught that typo. Speedy C, hi Doug in chat. Ken Stout says buffering. Greg buffering. Oh, I better take a look over here. I have drop frame 0. So things you could do is try refresh your browser tab. Try going to one notch lower on the resolution on your YouTube settings gear icon. And the other one is just pause it for a few seconds and then hit play so that the buffer on your side, not buffer, what we call it? Come over here and under the stream, right click. Well, I guess I should say all of what I was describing. Here's the gear icon where you can change your resolution to a lower setting. If you right click on the video and go stats for nerds, it's the buffer health. You want that to build up a little bit. So you have a couple seconds in that buffer. If you have a couple seconds in the buffer and you're still getting a buffering signal, that implies to me there's something going on between your CPU and your memory that's slowing things down. Maybe you have too many browser tabs open or maybe too many programs open. Continuing, Dennis has 88 degrees, 97 heat index. Selden Ball, I'm seeing spinning wheel too. Ken, oh no, morning, afternoon from Robert, buffering like crazy. How buffering? Yes, looks like his internet is wonking again. Better call Alex. Isn't that a TV show? There's one called Better Call Saul and another one called Better Call Alex. Or is that one not in publication yet? I have 0 drop frames on my side. Well, let's go do a speed test, see how that is. Go do a speed test. Now, I do have content today, so am I going to get to it? Download's really good. And then what do we get for upload? Yeah, upload's normal. Well, 22, 23 would be normal. That's a little bit low, but that should be fine because we only use about 6, I think, per second. If I go open Task Manager and then look at the Performance tab, we'll see down here in the bottom, let's see, now I got to go to Network, Ethernet. Sending at 7.3, 5.5, 7.2, 5.8. That's normal speeds for streaming. All the evidence is showing okay on my side. And in my buffering, I'm showing live right here. So I'm not seeing any buffering at the moment. And I have it open over here, and I have it open over here, and I haven't noticed the buffering wheel. This screen on Baby Beast is 144p. So I'll bring that up to 1080p, see if there's any buffering symbols. Box Serendipity, the wheels of Doug's internet are turning much faster now, LOL. No buffering here at all from Brian. Good morning, my connection is good from Mortant. Seems okay from Selden Ball. Mortant, no buffering at all. Wi-Fi dongle hardware wasn't listed in Device Manager, even though Bluetooth was listed and functional. All right, let's see. Something else you could do in Device Manager, Dennis knows this, I'm certain, is to go to the View menu and show hidden devices. That'll show device drivers that are installed on the computer but are not active right now because it doesn't detect the device or it's broken. And since the Wi-Fi dongle hardware wasn't listed, you can't uninstall it. Is there an app in AppWiz, like Windows key R and then appwiz.cpl? It's already down there because that was the last thing that I did. Come in here and see if there's anything in here related to your Wi-Fi dongle. I think some Wi-Fi dongles do have application software installed. Just some ideas. Dennis is quite capable of finding a solution. Mark Baggett says, hello, everyone. Brian Lightfoot, problem exists between chair and keyboard. Greg M says it's stabilized. Ken Stout to Brian, very possible, especially here in Indianapolis. Zavine Manor in Israel, no spinning wheel here. Dennis, by the time you got into our buffering comments, the problem had gone away. Because, Doug, you're slow. You're just too slow, Doug. Jim, sunny, 76 degrees in Delaware. Martin, I'm okay. Maybe they haven't updated Windows with yesterday's Second Tuesday. Big update. So on Baby Beast, it automatically updated or started the update and gave me that dot in the bottom right corner saying I need to restart. Big Beast build did not automatically do that. So I went and manually asked for the update and restarted Big Beast build. Now, I was wondering, why did Baby Beast automatically install the update and prompt for a reboot, and Big Beast did not? The only difference in the settings is that Big Beast had this one turned off. Baby Beast had this one turned on. Now, since then, I have turned this on Big Beast. But that should be receive updates for other Microsoft products, such as the Microsoft Office products, when you update Windows. So having that off, I didn't see that as a reason why Big Beast wouldn't, start the update installation and then prompt me for needing a reboot. Baby Beast did that. I'm not sure what's causing the difference between those two experiences. Buffering occurred here in the first 5 to 7 minutes, then connected fine. Kata did whatever that is. I didn't think of looking for hidden devices from Dennis. Okay, thank you, Dennis, for mentioning that. A lot of the people around here are capable of finding their own solutions, but it's still good for us to remind each other of things because I have that happen all the time where I forget something that I knew. Ken says great 72 here with projected high 77. We'll go golfing. Let's see, projected high of golfing at 77. So the weather is projected to a high of golfing, and 77 is going to depend upon the wind or not. That's interesting. Your weather reporters predict that you're going golfing. Wow. General comments. I have not pre-read this. I don't know what's here. Dennis, for regarding, I think that was yesterday's show, right? Was that yesterday's show? Yeah. 193 was yesterday. I stand corrected. Seldom Ball indicated you can correct boot problems with Macrium Reflect free. Just check there's actually a dialogue for that instead of a message that you need the trial or paid version for this functionality. Oh, okay. Yeah, I recall that. Dennis yesterday said you can't do the fix boot problems with the free version, and he's taking that back. Yes, you can. Meow Buffy. Oh, Meow Buffy. Hello. Hi, Doug. It was nice to kind of meet last night. Glad you are enjoying Fortnite. I'll definitely bring my community over again so we can get to know you. Oh, wonderful. Meow Buffy is a Twitch streamer that did a raid to my Twitch channel yesterday on my Fortnite channel. All of a sudden, I had over 200 viewers. And then somebody pointed out that they can't chat because I had my chat settings set to require 1 day of following before you could chat. So I went and changed that and still lost a lot of those viewers in the meantime. So that was fun. Meow Buffy apparently, I think routinely from her live streams, sends people to other channels on Twitch. They have this thing called raiding where they can, it's kind of like what we do with redirect, but they call it a raid. It sounds more fun, like a rage party. But anyway, that was fun. So Avicii, how did I learned how to pronounce that? Yes. Oh, yes. Let's see if I get this. Avihai. Avihai. Grafstein. I think I'm closer. It says that was interesting. Thank you for sharing regarding April Fool's Week 1 anniversary. That is the episode where we talk mostly about Josh's issue, I think. Or was that the episode where we had Tim Sowell's solution? I don't know. Okay. Let's go thumbs up and hearts, everybody here. And then come to what? Oh, is it time for the show? The show. What I have planned for today. Okay, I'm going to go Avihai. I'll work on it. I need to get to what I wanted to show for today's stream. Let's see. I had 2 of these laptops brought in from a client, and that's husband and wife. And yesterday I worked on the wife's computer and returned it already. It looks like this one might have the same problem. What he brought this one in for was to upgrade it to Windows 11. But you can see there, it looks like it might have a swollen battery also. Her computer had a swollen battery. Oh, I have pictures for it. Yeah, the battery isn't right here at hand, but I have pictures. So I'm going to show that process of that battery. This one's out of focus, but that's basically the laptop. And then here you can see what was going on with the touchpad where it's kind of risen there. I did wind up cleaning the computer, all that dust. And here I've just put a ruler over the surface so you can see how swollen that battery was misshaping the laptop. The reason why she contacted me and said she thought she had a battery problem is the power went out in their home. And when the power came back on, her computer was down to like 20% charge. His computer was still up close to 100% charge. I don't think it even shut off. So she thought, I think there's something wrong with the battery. This was this computer was purchased in 2019, and it has remained plugged in the whole time. She never uses it on battery. So this was an interesting lesson to me that even without discharging and charging, battery will still swell up over time. It's a Lenovo, So let's move on. This is a web-based evaluation of the computer from Lenovo. They say the device is in good condition, so it's not detecting anything wrong with the battery. And here, Lenovo Solution Center, I was searching for that on the Lenovo website because in the manual for this computer, now this was also on their website, an option for checking the machine's battery use, and all it does is it tells you how to go into down here, find the battery use screen, just useless information. But here's the part in the manual. The reason I went looking for that, if the Lenovo Solution Center program is not installed on the computer, the customer should download it. So that's why I was looking for that, because they have some kind of application. The manual said before replacing the battery, you should go check this. Okay, I'll go check it. At that time, I didn't know it was swollen when I first looked at the manual because I didn't have the computer in my hands yet. Now, I've told you before, I look in manuals, even if it looks like it's going to be simple. And it's telling me about this insulation tape that's over the connector. It's saying be careful about that. Be sure you replace that insulation tape or reapply it. There's 4 screws to remove the battery. And then come down here. And here's something that did turn out to be useful. There's these battery sponges around the perimeter of the battery that they want me to be sure to apply the battery sponges to the new battery. At that point in time, I had not even opened the new battery, the box that it came in. So I didn't know if it came with replacement sponges. We're going to get into that a little bit further on. So remember some of these things I'm pointing out because we're going to talk about it again. The bottom of the computer comes off very simply with just these screws. They're all captive screws, so you don't even have to keep track of them. There's no difficult prying open of it. I like that a lot. So that's just showing that process. And then this is the box that the replacement battery came in. So we have an unboxing here. It's got all these cushioning in here, except the back edge isn't cushioned. And that interior box, there's the actual battery. Here's the battery outside of the plastic. And that's the connector right there. They want me to be careful to put that insulation tab on. Is my mouse visible on stream? Yes, it is. Then over here, I did some other searching for this Lenovo Health Check and trying to figure out what was going on with that. Let's see, does this one, here. Is it Lenovo? Oh, Lenovo Solution Center support ended 2019 April. This computer was purchased in 2019. So it was purchased in 2019. This Lenovo Solution Center was already obsolete when it was bought new from Lenovo. Ay, caramba, are you kidding me? It wasn't important to get that. It's just, I thought maybe it had some kind of a battery health condition check, like we get with SSD drives and NVMe drives, where there's the smart info, smart, whatever they call it, something smart, not me. Notice here, we're looking at the edge of the computer. I'm not trying to show you the bottom of my desk or that garbage can. I'm just showing how much of warpage we have here. That's with the lid closed, as far as it would close with that swollen battery. So here we're looking at the bottom. Oh, I'm just showing here it's got some dust. I don't go out to all my clients' offices and clean their computers for them. No. Here it is opened up. So it's just, unscrew those 4 screws. I didn't do a video of it. Then what I want to go to next. Oh, here I'm showing again that ruler across the battery where you can see the swollen parts. It's got this wire running across the front. These clips on the battery are just cable management. Keep that wire in place. Oh, that one is fuzzy, not focused well. I'm trying to show there this gap closer, just to educate people what a swollen battery looks like. Now here's the thing. This is the screw in the middle of the case on the bottom. This is the bottom cover. We're looking at the inside of the bottom cover. This screw is actually broken. This silver piece you see there, that's actually the receiver for the screw, the nut, the threads, the part on the motherboard where you screw into. Because it had swollen, that had actually broken out or popped out. And here I'm showing the hole on the motherboard where that should be, where it fit. Coincidentally, we're also showing that insulation tape over the power connector for the battery. Let's see, glance over to chat, make sure you're not yelling at me that something's going wrong. No, people talking about the Lenovo. I see some hellos. Okay, so then continuing. Oh, here I'm showing another view of the nut, or the piece that broke out of the motherboard. We're looking at the bottom cover of the computer. Oops, I'll get a right arrow key on the right screen. This is pulling the battery out. You can see, look at that. It looks like a pillow right there. That is all swollenage. And then open it, go to the next one. And here's that power connector. I have disconnected it at this point. That's not a good shot. I think I got more pictures here. Do I? Is that what I was trying to show there? Yeah, you can see I have the battery lifted up from the computer. Here's the two batteries side by side. New battery on the left, swollen battery on the right. Now, the thickness of this battery is a little bit misleading because here's that cushion pad, pillow pad, whatever they call that pad, that piece of rubber there. So the battery thickness is from there to here, and then you got the pillow part. Another view of them. She didn't realize there was anything wrong with that there was any swollen. She didn't realize that the computer was misshapen at all. This is telling about those battery sponges. That's what they're called. Sponges. It sounds like it's supposed to absorb something, right? I believe Ken Stout has a show today. I have not yet done the redirect for it. Now this here, what I did, those sponges, to get them off, they did not come off easily. I tried it with plastic spudger tool. What worked really well is just using my fingernails to kind of work it loose. It wasn't going to reattach because the adhesive, there was a little bit of adhesive on one of them, but most of them not. So what I did is I knew I had something in my box of tapes. This is carpet tape. So carpet tape, it's very thin and it's double-sided. So that's what this next picture is showing. How do you get the backing off of those? So what I did is because I needed a very tiny piece, right? So I cut a little sliver off that across this way, and then attached one end of it to the desk and took Scotch tape, 2 pieces of Scotch tape on each side of it, and very easy to take off the backing. Here is, and there you see one of those pieces of tape. Most of those sections of tape are kind of covered by the sponge, but there you can see that that's what I used to reapply the sponge to the new battery. Now here's the computer after it's reassembled, and you can see the difference here of the touchpad. It looks completely normal and appropriate. Here's how the lid closes. That looks much more correct, healthy, whatever. Here's the computer after I cleaned it up, and that was it was all dust. I just took a microfiber cloth while the computer was shut down and give a good firm wipe over it to clean it. I didn't need to use any cleaning liquid. If I need to use any cleaning liquid, I'll spray glass cleaner onto a microfiber cloth. And that's the last photo. So it is 9:25. I will come over to set up. Oops. According to this, I'm not streaming at all. Let's try a refresh. See if it comes in. There it is. I'll go trigger the redirect for Ken's show. 27 concurrent viewers, 5 likes. Customization, scroll down, click on redirect add. My configuration for my channel is that anybody can redirect to me. And I would always appreciate it. I don't care whose channel or what you do on your channel. And then, oh, you know, while I'm here, let's take a look at some other things. Analytics, 5 concurrent viewers. So it thinks only 5 people are watching at the same time, even though over here on the actual stream tab, it says there's 28 watching. That's weird. 32 views here. Average view duration, 1 minute, 39 seconds. This information I don't think is very correct. Viewer activity, no super chats or members yet. Stream is healthy. So I have 0 drop frames still. Now, let's go catch up in chat. There's my last highlight. Robert, poor Mrs. K. Ken Stout, she likes iGolf. JW, happy birthday, Arthur 2 Sheds Jackson. I have no idea what that means. Ken Stout, you should reply to her to watch Ken Stout live. Reply to her to watch. I don't know what that's about. Rick Lakes, hello, I'm back. Chris, Black Serendipity, I found the reasons for all my typos. I outsourced all keyboard functions. I now have a new MSP in that service. Very good. Well said. Rick Lake says hello. That's pronunciation. I'll do a little more practice of that. Brian Lightfoot, good morning. Hope your back is better to Rick. So apparently Rick had some back issues. How was lunch? Rick Lake says hi. Chris is eating now. Different coffee cup. Oh, this is tea. Ken Stout, when you bought these cups, provided these cups to the Zoom homies, he said he's never going to put anything in his cup. Well, I drink water from that cup. I don't want to stain it. When I'm drinking something else like tea or coffee, it'll be a different cup. I haven't given up on your cup, Ken. Coffee.com. Brian pulled that off of the cup. My Lenovo laptop has 2 batteries. Ken, your show is a live show, right? So it's okay if I go a little bit over. My Lenovo laptop has 2 batteries. Notice one battery will no longer charge. Guess time to replace it. Oh, you know what? On that, when I got it put back together and turned it on, and I got, wait a minute, I thought I showed pictures of that. I got prompts that the date and time wasn't set. So I had to go into setup, CMOS setup, BIOS setup, whatever you want to call it. Silly thing. And set the time. Well, that means the CMOS battery is dead, right? Am I going to reopen it and replace the CMOS battery? This computer never gets disconnected from AC power. Even if it does, the battery's going to hold that. She's not going to encounter any problems. So I decided, no, I'm not. And I've already they came over. The husband came over last night to my home about 10 minutes after 9. He got here because they needed her computer back. He could wait for his computer. Ken to Josh, where's Bobby Warren? Did he break his computer? Good one. Some of those Lenovo laptops are just like Dell Latitude. Bobby, I'm here. Good to see you. My work computer I had to restart. I had to log in again. Chris, that's why I was late. I didn't tell you why I had to restart Big Beast Build this morning. I put that into chat when I was on Baby Beast, which was still logged into the Grandpa Doug Learns Fortnite channel. I restarted Big Beast because when I went to try to retrieve those photos from my iCloud, it failed to log into iCloud, cannot log into iCloud. When I was doing Fortnite this morning, I do multi-stream to YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Well, it couldn't connect to Twitch. So that was 2 authentications to web services that failed today on Big Beast. Yesterday was Windows Update, right? But after the Windows Update, I let it do it restart, and then I did another restart. So there was a normal, regular restart without any updates pending, because I just feel safer with that. But yet I had 2 sign-in problems today, Twitch and iCloud. Now, if that also fixed Twitch, I'll find out tomorrow morning. It was Windows Update Tuesday yesterday. Yes, I did not get the update until late. Of course, you can click to check for updates and get them earlier if you want to than what your computer grabs them on its own. Greg Guy says, good morning from St. Mary's County, Maryland. U.S. Navy retired. Thank you for your service. Ken's video is, what is this? Daily debacle. Oh, just giving the link for today's. And it is a live stream. How do we know that that's a live stream? Because it doesn't say premiere. Yeah. Let's see. Did Ken confirm that it's live? Golfing, Ken. Yes, it will be live, not recorded. All right. So I might be a little bit over. I'm already over. The girl who rated you yesterday is what my above comment was about. Thanks. That's what you're saying. That was about, you were thanking Bobby Warren for that? No, I know that. Oh, was it? Good one, Chris. Not that comment. Check your email. Not that comment. Different coffee cup. I don't think that was about the Twitch raid. I don't know what comment you're talking about, Ken. You should reply to her to watch. Oh, to tell her to watch to watch Ken Stout live, but you don't stream on Twitch, so she can't raid you. I found out a little bit more is that there's another regular viewer on my Fortnite channel who is a moderator for that Twitch streamer and actually a personal friend of that Twitch streamer. And she's the one that recommended my channel to that Twitch streamer for a raid. Yes, it will be live, not recorded. It's okay thinking of golfing. I've Doug on both screens. I did. Good afternoon. I did try to update early. Oh, now I have seen some times where you try to do the update on Update Tuesday or before the computer does it on its own, and it still doesn't show up, but then later in the day it does. So I don't know what's up about that. For next time, how to pronounce. Oh, good. I think he's giving me a pronunciation for, yeah. Yeah. I've worked on it, but I don't have it down pat that I can pull it up without remembering, so I'll work on it. Already had 2 machines do the update. Ken to Bobby. Not me, 1 Doug is enough. That's what we all say around here. Every last one of us, to a man, to a Doug, says 1 is enough. Wants the others to just go away. Greg Guy to Robert. You get the grass cut, I get mine on Monday, then I pull down weed killer. SGTGJJ. Hi, do you know how to take a hard drive I removed from a damaged laptop that has Windows 10 on it and put it in an enclosure with USB connection and want to connect it to a new computer with Windows? Yes, definitely I know how to do that. Be happy to help you with that. If you send an email to me at DougBetts@LiveWindowsTraining.com, and if you're willing to do that with me during a live show, that's the catch. I provide free support to people as long as we're creating a YouTube video out of it, preferably during a live stream, preferably with you in a Zoom session, preferably with your camera on, but all of those are negotiable. So yeah, SGTJ. Now, I'm short on time now, but tomorrow I'll be happy to talk it through. If you show up in chat, I'll talk it through tomorrow and make that the primary thing of the show. Just come into the stream early and put in the chat room that you're here before I actually start the stream. If you use the, let's see, I'm going to bring this up. You can do, let's see, LWTDB. I'm sorry, I got to start youtube.com/LWTDB. It's hitting the wrong keys. LWTDB/live. You could bookmark that, and anytime you click on that, it will take you to my next scheduled show. So that's how you can get to the chat room before the show starts. Preferably about sometime during the 30 minutes before the show starts, because if you do a comment before then, it might not still be there at the time that the show starts. So put in a comment that you're there today, And I'm promising you right now, I will talk through and show through as much as I can of how to do that. Or if you want to connect with me and do it through live stream and remote connection to your computer and all that kind of stuff, then that'd be better. Bobby in the classroom, Greg Gaia did Monday, SG 11 on it. Okay, so Windows 11 on it, set up a dual boot so I can go back and forth. So he wants to connect to a new computer with Windows. Now, do you actually want to clone that drive to your new drive, or do you just want to recover files from it? See, what does he say? Want to connect to it. So you want to connect to it just to pull files off of it? Yes, we can help with that too. Or are you wanting to image it to a new drive so that your computer boots on that? I know the blinking that you guys are seeing. The chat room just does that. I don't know why. Then let's continue on. My smart board is blinking green and I don't know why. My smart board is what smart board? The word smart board is the smart board on your washing machine? Oh, smart on the wall. Bobby Warren said, school teacher. It's the smart board, the drawing board on the wall that is connected to his computer, I think. It's internet connected. That's what a smart board is. It's blinking green, and I don't know why. I don't know why either. Chris to SG, booting to a drive from a different computer may be possible. He doesn't ask us for that. He wants to connect to it, put in an enclosure with USB connection and connect to it. He's not saying he wants to boot from it through that USB enclosure. It might be what he's meaning, but he hasn't asked that. Booting to a drive from a different computer may be possible. You may have issues with device drivers. Do you just want to get your important info? Yeah, well, it's time for me to shut this down. You'll have a little bit of time, not very long, to continue in chat. And the reason why it's only a little bit of time today is because I'm going to end the stream through XSplit and through YouTube so that people get sent to Ken Stout's show. If you have your, let's see, where's the right place here? Yeah, on the stream, if you have your autoplay turned on, then this should take you automatically to Ken Stout's live stream. If you have it turned off, then you'll have to click some message in the chat panel to get to it. All right, so that's it. There's the email address again. I've already displayed it recently, so I'll just say thanks for watching. Hope that was useful. Have a great day. Catch you later. Goodbye.